A real quick video here for the DH Lifelabs humidifier. This, in short, right up front, I'd say we're really happy. I'm really happy with this thing so far. I wasn't really 100% sure. I tried to do a little bit of research on what this HOCl stuff is, and you find if you search that online more information about how it's used as a disinfectant than this kind of somewhat unique application of using it as an air purifying mechanism. So I don't see a lot of products like this on the market. It's kind of an open question, but decided I wanted to try it, and I'm really glad that I did. This unit is compact and really nice looking. Comes with a really nice straightforward instruction manual, color photos, simple but straightforward descriptions. It's not blocks and blocks of text or a pile of stuff that you have to read and research. It's really very, very simple. Ultimately, you put some salt on top of the thing here, non-iodized salt, that's very important. Then you pour in your water up to the line, and then you run it, and it's pretty much just as easy as that. It has a simple and straightforward control panel. We're on the middle setting right now, so sorry, I move in here. So like I said, we're on the middle setting right now, and I will pause a moment here for you to listen to the fan noise. Pretty quiet. Let's go up to the highest fan setting. Still a really quiet unit, and this is like the sleep mode. The lowest fan setting also turns off the light, so at that point it is barely audible that it is making any noise at all. We usually run at about this number 2 setting here. It has a low water warning and a low and high salt warning. Simple, easy to use. You can see the filter in there. And impressions of, does it work? How does it work? I would say after using it for a couple of days here, I think this actually does work. Each time that I've left the area for any amount of time, for example, I was gone all day yesterday, and when I walked in the house yesterday, where we have a very old house with a lot of old house smells, and we have some pets with some pet smells. Got our cat food over there, and the cat food is kind of stinky stuff, and there's cat boxes around, of course. And a lot of times I don't know, don't like the way the house smells when I step in. But I stepped in the house yesterday, and all I smelled was like an oceany kind of, it is hard to describe the odor, or maybe the lack of odor. It smells clean, and you can only notice it, I can only notice it when I just step into the house or step into the area where it's been running after I've been gone. Once I've been in the area around it for about 30 seconds, I don't smell the whatever the clean, deodorized, however you would describe the air, or the lack of the other pet smells, or whatever it is. It's really hard to describe. I would not say that there's any hint of chlorine to it whatsoever. No chlorine smells, but if you could take the effect you feel when you walk into like a room that has a pool at a hotel or something, and then remove all the chlorine aspect of it, no trace of chlorine, but the other deodorized aspects of a space like that, that's what it reminds me of. Or saying it's kind of oceany, is a better way to put it. It's really nice. It's really surprisingly good. I wasn't sure what to expect of it. We've also tried other units. We're not getting rid of this. We have other things like this, and this is just a fan and a HEPA filter, and that's all this is. That's all it does, and it catches big chunks of floating cat hair and dander and dust, and it does a good job of that. I don't think that this is a unit that catches big chunks of dust and pet hair and stuff floating through the air like that, but it definitely seems like it could legitimately work on a microbe bacterial type of layer. That filter in there is very fine pleated. Air just moves out of here. It's a nice little breeze, and it must be doing the thing, because I'm relieved, honestly, to step into our old house with our two cats wandering around and like, oh, I don't smell the weird odor of their kind of stinky cat food or their cat boxes. I think that this actually does get those tiny particles that kind of smell out of the air, and hopefully, you know, the deodorizing, also the sanitizing aspect too. I have no scientific way to test that, but it certainly seems like it just smells clean when we walk in here. The unit seems to work, even though I've never seen anything like this, that you put salt in and all of this type of thing, but it smells so much better in our old house after running this for just a few days here. So I think this, even though I've never really heard of the HOCl hypochlorous, whatever that is, being used for an air purifier, this is a really smart idea they have going here that I'm really glad we tried it, and we're definitely going to continue to use this. So I'd say, from what we can tell so far, this is a really good product that actually does what we want it to do, what it says it does, and I think we could recommend it.